So basically, I'm amazing, and I am a woman in STEM. I just fixed my sink. Oh, damn it. I have so much lore, but anyway, I'm gonna fix my sink real quick. Hold on. I fixed it. I am so good. This is what sharks look like. This is what the fishies see before they get eaten. So they get unready with me. I got my comfy at like 11:30 at night. I have this from the Family Dollar. I squished it and it got in my hand. I'm gonna do it again. Okay, so CRV. I usually go with this because if I use it second, my skin will dry out. I don't have nails, and I can't have nails because I decided to be a wrestling cheerleader this wrestling season. But yeah, that's part of the lore update. Anyway, the second week of school, though, big lore update, humongous actually. Labor Day weekend, which was the second week of school for us. We started on Friday, so it was the third actually. I don't remember. It was the very beginning of the school year. So I was talking to this guy. Right? This is what and I'm not gonna name him. I was talking to this guy, and he asked, "Hey, so you wanna hang out this weekend?" And I'm like, I was tweaking. I was genuinely tweaking. Genuinely going insane. And I was like actually freaking out, but I couldn't go because I had to work that weekend. And so I was like, "Oh, well, I don't really know you like that. I mean, I'd love to. Like, I actually would like to go out with you. But, like, I don't know you like that, dog. Our child is uneven. Anyway, I don't know you like that, dog."
Hi, Brian.
I was like, "Oh, yeah, I understand that. Cool." And so we started talking more, and like I told him about my love for the Good Girls Guide to Murder series. And so we started talking, and he would leave smiley faces on my in chats. And then we like stopped talking after a bit. I'm like, okay, oh well, I don't care. Hooray. He's still talking to me though. Like, he still talked to me occasionally, and I'm like, okay. Homecoming was low-key a bust. Not gonna lie, our homecoming was also really late this year. Let's see here. College endeavors. But I'm gonna wash my face first because I've been yapping. I washed it off my face, and I think it's good. This is my second cleanser. It's backwards, but it's a jelly cleanser. And it's from a multi-marketing level scheme that my entire family has fallen for. And so basically, I started getting contacted by U Chicago. Ooh, hair's starting to fall out. Oopsie. U Chicago. And it's this very, like, it's not Ivy League, but it's very much up there in the world of colleges. And I'm like, wow, that's actually really cool. And so, like, I started to look into it, and I'm like, wow, this is really cool, actually. This is insane. This is so interesting. It's in the city that I want to low-key work in someday, because I'm planning to go into theater. And like, they start sending me stuff through the mail. And like, they sent me a massive poster. I have since threw it away though. Reason why coming up. And I started looking at it. Their campus is gorgeous. Like, and I'm like, ooh, I'm dead set. That's where I'm going. I'm going there. That's the place I want to go. Okay? But, guys, don't set your heart on a place before A, you go there, and B, look at the price. I looked at it online. Gorgeous. However, they aren't really a music thing, and so I told my parents I wanted to go to this place, and I'm like, okay, we'll look at it, but like it's 9 hours, so we should probably just take the virtual tour. And so we're like, okay, we go online, we look at it. It's gorgeous, it's stunning, it's cool. I've already seen it because I already watched the virtual tour. So this was fun. So for my parents, and they got to the theater part, and they're like, there's not a lot of theater going on. We think this is more of a research thing. I'm like, okay. It's pretty. We go to search and look. $93,000 a year. No. So, hashtag not going there, no longer my dream school, but I did cry about it for days on end because that was the school I was convinced I wanted to go to for the longest time. So I'm going there, boom, here's this big reason why you can't. And like, here's the thing, that grading process, it lasted until like 3 weeks ago. Well, not 3 weeks ago, more like 2 weeks ago. It's November 26th right now, and that grieving process lasted from like, I think mid to late September to early November, and I think that's actually hilarious. And it ended with me going to an honors visit to a college that is just 2 hours from my house. So, big whoop. And I'm actually content with where I'm going. So, school play. Yes. We did a school play this year, and it was called, well, actually, it was going to be a musical. And then we didn't have the manpower, quite literally, for that. So we chose not to do a musical, and they switched the play to leaving Iowa. Fitting, because we live in Iowa. And then I was planning to also do the Christmas Carol that my local community theater is putting on, which opens this weekend. Or by the time this gets on the internet, 2 months. Who knows? My scheduling is not good. I actually made a vlog that was made in September to cover like the first half of this video, and then I procrastinated too long, and I'm like, this video is never going out there, so I deleted it all. So the school play, I think auditions were, early September sometime, and it was more of like an open reading. Nothing too big, because we had a lot of people who have never done theater before, which is fine. That's great. At least people are interested in doing theater and stuff. And eventually, the main plot is this guy is on a trip to bury his father's ashes that had been sitting in the basement for 3 years. And it's a dark comedy, and it's supposed to make you laugh and cry, which successfully happened night 2, which was one of the 2 nights we did the performance, which was 2 weeks ago actually. Wow, 2 weeks? It was only 2 weeks ago. Wow. Anyway, and meanwhile, I decided, like, I think a week into rehearsals for that, I was also going to do Christmas Carol, like, before sure, and I auditioned and I got the part of Catherine, who is not an actual character in the story of Scrooge's story, but it rather takes place at Charles Dickens' house, and he is having a Christmas party, and Catherine is Dickens' wife, so there's that. And Dickens is like a 40-year-old man. He thought it was weird too when we showed up to the first rehearsal. So there's that. That started like the most stressful 2 months of my life. I'm going to be so honest. And you're like, Katie, you're only 17. How could that be the most 2 stressful years of your 2 stressful months of your life? Let me tell you. Learning, I don't know how many lines I had for the school play. I was casted as mom. And we had a 6-person cast for like, there were the main 4, which was Dawn, the main character, Sis, Mom, and Dad. I was casted as Mom / older mom because there were flashback scenes that like was a road trip from hell, essentially. So there's that, and that was really fun, but hectic. And like I had majority of my lines were memorized for the Christmas Carol like that, because I had 10 lines in total. I counted those, and I don't think I counted for the school play. Yeah, so but rehearsals for both were going well. I barely showed up to half of the Christmas Carol ones because I was busy with the school play. So there's that. Back to the guy I was talking to. So things were going great, I think, for the time. And like, he was snapping me fine one day. Like, he stopped saying good morning at one point. I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't care that much. And then I was at school theater rehearsal. I was actually at wrestling cheer, because wrestling cheer started at this point. So this was, I'm gonna say, late October, early November. It was actually the night before the election. So that's how that week was. I was at wrestling cheer practice, actually. And it was the tail end of it. We were going over our fundraiser, our uniforms, all these extra little tidbits. And I opened my snap because, like, it's the tail end. We're starting to, like, pack up, go, like, home or wherever we need to next. And I open his snap, and it is a girl. And I just, like, kind of, like, had to, like, rewind for a second. And I'm like, what? I'm like, I snapped her. I didn't say anything. I had a little peace sign. Like, that day he also stopped snapping me as much. I'm like, that's weird. That's weird. That's really weird. And then I saw that. I'm like, oh. I felt completely blindsided. I was like, oh. Okay. That's a choice. And so I backed off, and I remember trying not to cry multiple times during school play rehearsal because I was like devastated. I'm like, oh, this is great. This is great, you guys. This is fantastic. Not fantastic. Not cool. And I was like, so fun. You had like heard me rave about this guy because I was so interested in him. I was like, what the fuck? Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him. I'm like, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And I cried all the way home. And then, like, a few days later, he started snapping me normally, and I'm like, what's going on here? Like, and this was, mind you, like, I think a week or 2 ago. I don't remember how long ago. I think it was 2 weeks ago. And like, he started snapping me regularly again. I'm like, oh, okay. I stopped seeing the girl in his snaps. Like, they weren't in the same room. I thought they were for a while, but they weren't. So I was really confused. I was like, oh, there's that. And then a week ago, I think, he was like, hey, I wanted to talk about what happened, like, last week. I'm like, okay, yeah, I actually wanted to talk about that too, because I felt a little blindsided and I was really confused. And he told me everything. And essentially, the basis is, he thought I wasn't interested, so he started snapping another girl while snapping me, but like he wasn't like actively engaging in conversation, so, and I wasn't engaging in conversation. And he was like, oh, I want to talk about this. I'm like, okay, great, because I want to talk about it too. Because like what happened, I was actually really blindsided, and so he thought I was no longer interested, so he started talking to another girl, and he said that she wanted to snap through, like, he wanted to use a snap. Like okay. And he's like, and she logged in and she saw you, and that's where that talking stage kind of like fizzled and exploded in his face. I'm like, okay. I'm really sorry, I feel really shitty about that. I'm like, yeah. Me too. It's not like I spent like 2 days crying. Yeah, we can still talk if you want to. I'm like, yeah, sure, I love that. I actually really like that. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to send you mixed signals. Like, I actually was interested. I didn't, and then like we started talking. We've been talking for a while now, for like the past few days. And like everything's going great. It's going great. And he wanted to hang out this weekend, but like, here's my week for you. First 2 days, which were Monday and Tuesday, which today is Tuesday. Monday is my busy day. That is my hectic day. I have dance in the morning, except I didn't have dance in the morning that morning. It was great. Which was yesterday, or I don't know what time it is, actually. It's fine. But essentially, like there was nothing in the morning. It was school. Jazz choir, rest and cheer, dress rehearsal. Next day, today, I had a speech meeting this morning. Yeah, a speech meeting this morning, school. Nothing really after school, because it was an early out, thank heavens. So I just sat on the couch all day. Excuse me. And then I had dress rehearsal again, except I thought I had time. I didn't even have, it was our final dress rehearsal too. My hair was not done. And they wanted me to do something different with my hair, because my hair was in my face. I'm like, yeah, this isn't happening at this moment though. They're just like, no, it's fine, it's okay. And I was actively pooping bricks. Tonight. And then tomorrow, we're going to the Christmas tree farm, and then I have to work. I have to go to work. Thursday is my birthday and Thanksgiving, so I get to open presents and eat all the day. What a great birthday. However, there is a downside. Nothing is open. I can't do anything for my birthday. And guess what? I'm turning 18. What is a girl going to do on her 18th birthday when everything is closed? So we're moving the celebration to Friday. And what we're doing Friday is we're going to a local Mexican restaurant that is bomb, that my family has been going to since we moved to this area. It's bomb. It's Monterey. I love Monterey. I could eat it all the time. And that's my treat. So there's that. And then after that, family's coming from Kansas and Nebraska. No, not Nebraska, just Kansas actually. To come see me in the Christmas Carol because it's opening week. And then Saturday is nothing, but family's coming over, so I can't do anything. And like that's really shitty of me because they're coming to see me. So if I were to like go out on a date with someone while family is visiting, like that's not the greatest. And he really wanted to hang out. I'm like, I'm sorry, dude. Like, I know you want to hang out, and I want to hang out with you, but I just don't have time. Like, like when I'm giving you my entire schedule here, where do you see time? And like, here's my brain. If family is coming to visit, you don't do anything. No plans. Unless they're coming to watch you do a certain thing that you can't avoid. Which is my thing. And like, I wouldn't avoid doing the Christmas Carol. I actually love the Christmas Carol. So there's that. And then Sunday is Hell Day as well. Which is ironic because it's Sunday. I go to church. I go home. I eat. I get ready. Play. And he goes back to college that day, so that's not happening. So like, dude, when do you want to hang out? Where in my schedule? Imagine this is my schedule, except there's a lot of things here. I am. So my hope is that we hang out sometime during winter break. And that is my lore update, actually. Yeah, that's my lore. Oh yeah, my current college situation. So, because on the 8th I went to a honors program visit day through SDSU, which is South Dakota State University, not the one in California that is crazy expensive and also far away. So, SDSU is where I plan to go to college. But I plan to go to South Dakota State for theater, and their program is actually amazing. I'm going to be in the marching band and a few choirs, I hope. And like, they just have really good opportunities because like, I think they take their seniors to New York and do stuff there, which is really cool. Peace out.